we take care of the land, the air, the water. We're going to take care of each other. And what are we going to do to take care of each other, right? Be here, stand here. I had an abortion. And you are standing here for me today because we're going to stand here and have each other's back. Because we ain't going to let this happen here, are we? What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Stand up, fight back!
Every day.
They said that they're getting ready to overturn Roe. They're getting ready to overturn Casey. And we already knew that, right? I've been in this movement 10 years. Sam too. Like, we've been said that we knew that's what was happening, right? But the reality is that Roe has never been real for so many of us. Black and brown folks, queer and trans folks, anybody who's on Medicaid, Roe's never been fucking real. Never. Do y'all know about the Hyde Amendment? For those who don't know, the Hyde Amendment is an amendment that Congress adds to the budget every single year and says that people who are enrolled in Medicaid do not get to use their insurance to pay for their abortions. Here's the thing. Democrats have held that up as a compromise for decades, for over 40 years. Our health care was a fucking compromise. Now, I know Joe Biden wants a big old high five because in 2019 he said, okay, fine, I guess I'll be against the Hyde Amendment because everybody else was already, right? And he left it out of his budget. Yeah, great job. But where the fuck is he right now? Where the fuck is Joe Biden? Where the fuck is Congress? Where the fuck is anybody who said if we voted for them, they would make sure that we would have abortions, and they are not here? So, where the fuck is Joe?
The lawmakers who claim to care about life are word-vomiting bullshit. Of course, they don't actually care about the well-being of any fetuses and soon-to-be newborns. Not at all. This much is apparent in the disgusting lack of investment in social policies such as universal health care, the inaccessibility of our infrastructure, and the disinvestment in public education. Hundreds of thousands of children are trapped in the foster care system, and millions of children and American families live in unsafe environments. If the government cared about unborn and born children, there would be so much more support for families.
So, as they mentioned, I'm from MIRAC. I'm with MIRAC, which is the Minnesota Immigrant Rights Action Committee. So, I'll be speaking about them because oftentimes migrants or people who are descendant of migrant families feel like they cannot speak up because people in this country oftentimes do not see them as full citizens. And that is so fucking unfair. It's fucking shameful. They're people with humanity, and that humanity must not be retracted just based on a simple piece of paper or where you were born. So, oftentimes, migrating people face an even more dangerous migration journey, a journey that doesn't end when entering their destination country or migration detention centers. They are often fleeing violence like rape, abuse, femicide, and denial of reproductive rights, only to encounter forced sterilization, forced pregnancies, harassment, and abuse by immigration officials, the government, and anti-choice advocates. These are just of the few horrors people are subject to due to our fucked up immigration system. And as others have said, I am so tired of reproductive rights and bodily autonomy being used as leverage to hold our votes hostage. And this goes to all fucking parties. This is not just a Republican issue. Because I've been seeing on Twitter, Democrats saying like, well, if I'm still in office, you know that your reproductive rights will be protected. Oh, I don't fucking economy is not up for debate. Our bodies are not factories for the labor force.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice.